Kia Carens Clavis. Today I'm driving the petrol DCT version of this car. मैंने आपको डीजल गाड़ी का वीडियो ऑलरेडी कल बता दिया. Today I've got the petrol version with me. This is the top end HTX Plus version, which means it has more features than the one that I showed you yesterday. And देखते हैं ये गाड़ी कैसी है. So before I get started, before I take this car for a drive, I'll give you a quick walk around. एक एक चीज दिखाता हूँ, interior, exterior, and then we'll take the petrol DCT for a spin. So of course, we'll start off the video by showing the petrol engine of this car. 1.5 liter 4-cylinder Smart Stream TGDI engine. This one makes 160 PS of power and 253 Newton meters of torque. And Kia is offering 3 gearbox options with the petrol engine. The first one is a 6-speed IMT. The second one is a 7-speed DCT, which I have with me. And there's a new 6-speed manual also with the Kia Carens Clavis. No insulation over here, as you can see on the petrol version. And let's shut this on it. And this is how the face of the car looks like. You can have a look at the Kia 2D logo right here, flat logo over here. And you get the revised DRL, which is placed in the center of the car. It covers the whole width of the car. You can have a look at the LED indicator and the cube LED lights of the Kia Carens Clavis. The face looks a little better than that of the Carens regular one, but again, not much of a difference. It follows the same design philosophy as the Ceros and the EV9 also. यहाँ पे आपको एक कैमरा मिल जाता है because you get a 360 view camera on this car, and even the ADAS camera. You can have a look on the top portion of the windshield right here next to the FASTag. Now the lower portion of the bumper gets this gloss silver insert right here, and overall I think the car looks nice. This new color is called ivory silver, and I think it looks pretty pleasant. If we talk about the sides, you get 17-inch alloy wheels over here, dual tone alloy wheels. The lower variants get slightly different design for the wheels. यहाँ पे आपको indicator मिल जाता है. You get this camera over here on the ORVM, and of course no request sensor on the front passenger side door. It is available only on the driver's door, similar to Hyundai cars. यहाँ पे भी आपको बाकी there are no major changes on the side profile as such, and you get minor cosmetic tweaks on the side. The lower portion again gets this silver gloss silver insert right here. Coming to the back of the car, you get redesigned tail lamps. Again, these are similar to Kia's new design philosophy. You get this 3-slat indicator right here and this funky looking tail lamp unit. The DRL, again the tail lamp covers the entire width of this car. You get Kia Carens Clavis badging right here, and of course the rear wiper is there. The high mounted stop lamp is there, and again the lower portion gets this silver colored insert. You get 7 DCT badging on this car. Now you get all 4 disc brakes on the Kia Carens Clavis, and I think that's about it. I've shown you the exterior enough. Now let's get inside this car. Time to head inside the cabin of the Kia Carens Clavis, and it's a pretty well loaded cabin in terms of features. So I'll show you the dashboard and all the features of this car first, then we'll talk about the comfort and the space. So you can have a look at the blind spot monitor right here. Indicator is on, which means the display comes over here. इसको switch भी कर सकते हैं to the left hand side. It's a pretty clear display in terms of the resolution and the feed, camera feed that it offers. इसको बंद कर देते हैं. Let's reduce the AC temperature also. And I like this panel. It is very nicely designed. You can switch between the AC controls and the music controls using this button. Everything is haptic touch over here, and you get this massive screen. The whole display panel is 26.62 inches, which means it is split between the infotainment system and the instrument cluster. The color of the instrument cluster can also be changed over here. The themes can be changed similar to other Kia cars, and I'll just change the angle of this car first. Lot of sunlight on that side. So yes, the steering is now straight. You get this new steering wheel, which is similar to that of the Kia Ceros. Again, draws some inspiration from the Kia EV9. Looks nice. This dual tone color for the steering wheel leather wrap looks very, very tasteful to me, and I like the whole new dashboard of the car. And the regular one, the older one that we have seen, that looked a little too simple. It had way too many gloss black elements over here on this portion of the dashboard. This one feels way better. The front central speaker is placed right here. There's no mirror over here, no light over here. इसको बंद कर देते हैं, and over here you get a mirror, but there's no cover, there's no light. I think a cover should have been added to add a premium touch to this portion. You get these LED lights right here, sunglass holder, and the regular Carens came with a regular sunroof, a single pane sunroof, but this one gets a dual pane panoramic sunroof. I'll just show that operation to you. It opens up nice and wide, but make sure your kids or your family members or your friends don't come out of the sunroof when the car is moving. It's not meant for that. So let's shut this. I'll keep the sunshade open. And coming back to the dashboard, you get a number of different textures over here on the dashboard. यहाँ पे आपको hard plastic मिलता है. Then you get some fabric kind of material over here with this silver line to break the monotony. Then you get again some grey colored inserts, and then you get a beige colored panel over here. The glow box is decently spacious, I would say. The AC vents are very neatly integrated. The quality of them is nice. They feel sturdy, and the center console again feels similar to that of the Carens. You get the ventilation function right here for the seats. You get the drive mode selector, the parking selector, the parking camera selector, and I'll show you the feed of the camera as well. So this is the 3D camera. It looks clear. The display feels nice, and overall the visibility seems good so far. So coming back to this, you get various charging options right here. You get a USB port, you get a Type-C port, you get a 12-volt socket, you get wireless charging right here. You get a couple of cup holders over here. This is a nifty dustbin which has been placed over here. You get this electronic parking brake and auto hold which was missing on the diesel car that I drove yesterday. And this is how the key of the Carens Clavis looks like. You get some buttons, lock, unlock, engine start and boot release button over here. Again, the remote engine start function was missing on the diesel car. It is available only on the HTX Plus version. This is how the door pad of the car looks like. Again, various different colors and textures have been used. Hard plastic, grey, fabric, leather over here actually. And again, some hard plastics on the lower portion of the door pad. Coming back to the driving position, which is quite nice. You get a good view from the mirror over here. This one also covers a wide field of view. You can have a look, and even the ORVM is quite big. The windscreen is big. Even the windows of the Carens Clavis are very big. So as a family car, I would say it is very practical that way. The ergonomics are sorted, the visibility is sorted, a lot of features on offer, lot of stuff Kia is offering with this car. Let's go to the infotainment system. Now this is something that is very common with Kia cars. Same unit you get on the Kia Seltos also, on the Kia Ceros also. So the user interface is the same. A lot of functions are also the same. I was telling you guys that you can change the theme of the cluster. So let's try and do that. I think that should be possible from vehicle. Cluster. Yes, we have these themes. This is the classic A theme. This is the classic B theme. And this is the classic C theme. I like the A1 better. Yes. So you can also link it to drive modes. So when you change the drive mode, the display of the, the theme of the cluster changes. What all functions you have over here? You have ADAS functions that you can control using the screen. So I'll be taking this car for a spin in a bit. So I'll do one thing. I'll switch off. Okay, this is switched off. Forward collision, and you get driver attention warning right here. ADAS level 2 is something that was missing on the regular Carens. So that's again a good addition right here. Otherwise, I think the user interface and the responsiveness is similar to that of other Kia cars. Very good, I would say. The instrument cluster is also fairly detailed, shows a variety of information, a lot of buttons on the steering wheel, and the steering wheel is also tilt and telescopic adjustable. So that's a good thing to have. You can easily find your perfect driving position with this. On the HTX Plus, you also get rain sensing wipers and you get auto headlamps over here. No fog lamps, unfortunately, on the Kia Carens Clavis. And here you get the start stop button, the traction control off button, the headlamp leveler, and these are the power window buttons right here. So I gave you a clear idea of the dashboard. Let's move on to the rear seat of this car. I'll show you something interesting. So let's start going back. Actually, I'll show you the third row, the boot first. So with the third row up in place, you get a boot capacity of 216 liters, which is just about okay, I would say. अगर आपको ज़्यादा सामान इसमें रखना, you will have to fold a third row seat, and you get this subwoofer right here. There's a light over here and a small hook over here. You pull this thing, and the seat can actually be folded. So I'll just try and do that. So it's not folding because the seat is slid all the way back. So I'll pull this thing back in place, and you get a few cup holders right here also on the right hand side. On the left hand side, there's a Type-C charging port as well, which is placed right here. The bottle holders are big. You can have a look at the knee room, the leg space over here. For the third row passengers, this seat can be reclined. So this is the max recline position of the third row seat, which is decent enough, but it will eat into your luggage space. There's no powered tailgate on this car, so you'll have to shut it manually. You get these halogen lamps for the number plate. And let's go to the second row. So you open this thing up, there's a one touch seat fold down button right here. You press this button and the seat electrically comes down so that you have more than enough space to go inside the third row of the carriage. The seat base is not too big, it is a little compact, but the legroom is, I think, okay for kids and small sized adults. You get two adjustable headlamps right here, AC vents on the top, there's a light on the top, there are AC vents over here as well, and this massive sunroof you can see. I'll sit in the rear seat now, so I'll just set this position, and I am now seated in the rear seat of the Carens. You get this nice sunshade because the window is very big, so you can have a look at the size of the window. Very big. So ये एक अच्छी useful चीज है. You get multiple textures for the door pad. As I mentioned before, the air purifier is placed on this side. I think they should have shifted the position of the air purifier and added a table similar to this one over here as well. Just open this, and this table is nice to have. You can eat, you can work, you can keep stuff over here. While you're traveling, you get AC controls over here, blower controls basically, two type C ports and some storage areas. Leg room is very good for a tall person like me, and of course you can recline the seat if you want. You can relax easily over here. The size of the headrest is a little small. This is something that I felt on the regular Carens also. I think they should have offered slightly bigger seats, slightly bigger headrest also over here. Headroom is more than enough, so that's not a bad thing at all. And this car also has a boss mode, so you just pull this lever over here and you can use it to slide the front passenger seat ahead. So I'll do that also. So this is a good feature to have if you just want to free up some space immediately. You can do that. Here's a look at the dashboard of the car. Looks neat and clean, very nicely done, and I like the texture of the upholstery as well. This looks very nice. It also feels very premium. And here's a look at the display of the air purifier. So that's about it. I gave you a detailed look at the interior of the Carens Clavis. Safety features, you get 6 airbags right from the base model. You get a total of 18 safety features, so that's a nice thing to have. And yeah, I think we've covered all the features. Now let's take the petrol DCT for a spin. And now I am driving the Kia Carens Clavis Petrol DCT. It's a little crowded highway right now, so I'll just wait for some traffic to clear before heading out. And yes, I think we are good to go. So yes, the 1.5 liter petrol engine is a familiar unit. We have seen it on multiple Hyundai and Kia cars. Nice, smooth engine, 4-cylinder unit, and I think I like the drivability of this engine. So in fact, I have driven it with the manual powertrain on the Verna also, and even on the Hyundai Creta. So it's quite nice that way, and it feels very responsive. You know, it is always eager to catch up speed, and similarly on the Carens Clavis also, it feels so good to drive. Feels very nice, and it just has that urge of that pulling the car neatly, so it does that job very well. ये engine में आपको अच्छी खासी ड्राइविलिटी तो मिल जाती है. Fuel efficiency I would say is just about decent. Realistically आप इसमें 10 to 11 की mileage expect कर सकते हैं. Out on the highway you can probably expect a little more, somewhat 14 to 15 kilometers per liter, but इसमें आप इससे ज़्यादा तो I don't think ये engine में आपको ज़्यादा mileage मिलेगी. ड्राइवेबिलिटी सिटी में भी आपको अच्छी मिल जाती है, हाईवे पे भी अच्छी मिल जाती है. द इंजन फील्स रिस्पॉन्सिव, नो मेजर लैग एज सच, बट आई स्टिल फील द पेट्रोल मैनुअल विल बी मोर फन टू ड्राइव. इसमें किया इज एक्चुअली ऑफरिंग 3 ट्रांसमिशन ऑप्शंस. तो एक तो आपको मैनुअल मिल जाता है विच इज अ न्यू 6-speed यूनिट. यू गेट अ 6-speed IMD ऑल्सो, सो बेसिकली दैट्स अ क्लचलेस मैनुअल, एंड दिस DCT इफ यू वांट कन्वीनियंस. नाउ दिस DCT डज नॉट हैव एन S मोड एज सच, बट इसमें आपको एक मैनुअल टिप्ट्रॉनिक मोड मिल जाता है. यू गेट पैडल शिफ्टर्स ऑल्सो, एंड ऑफ course you get these regular drive modes with the Carens Clavis. So you get sport mode in which the engine holds on to the revs much longer. It feels more responsive to drive. It gains pace a little quicker. And बाकी तो इसमें आपको normal mode मिलता है, eco mode मिल जाता है. So you know how it goes. Eco mode में थोड़ी डम डाउन हो जाएगी इसकी परफॉर्मेंस, बट द माइलेज विल गो अप. इन नॉर्मल मोड यू विल try to get a blend of both mileage and performance. Sport mode is for a little more aggressive driving. Now, driving manners, I would say, on the Carens Clavis are decent, but it is not a car for enthusiastic drivers. It is more for the family-oriented person or the comfort-oriented person. आप गाड़ी को comfortably चलाओगे, cruise करोगे इसमें आराम से, you won't get tired, and the car will also do its job very nicely. You will try to push the car hard, the engine will do its job well, but because of the body shape of the car, the height of the car, and the long length of the car, तो आपको aggressively fast चलाने में वो मज़ा नहीं आएगा. You won't get that engaging driving feel from this car. So if you want something which is more fun to drive, I would say get the Kia Seltos. अगर आपको family oriented गाड़ी चाहिए, then get the Carens Clavis. Car is not bad at all, but again not for the enthusiast. High speed composure is actually quite nice. I'm driving at 100 kilometers per hour right now. Car feels solid, it feels stable, and overall the quality feels a little better than the regular Carens for sure. The model which I'm driving is the HTX Plus, which means you get a powered driver seat, but this is only 4-way adjustable by by the buttons. So basically you can slide it back and forth or recline it back and forth using the buttons. But अगर आपको इसका height adjust करना है, then you have to do it manually using that lever on the side. इसका headrest भी आपको manually adjust करना पड़ता है. Driving position is nice, as I mentioned earlier in the video, and overall it is a pretty decent car to drive that way. तो अगर आपका running बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है, I think the petrol would do its job really well, and being a very silent engine, being loaded with all the features, I think as a package the petrol DCT is quite nice. Mileage हाँ थोड़ी इसमें आपको कम मिलेगी, but that won't matter if your running isn't very high. But diesel के ऊपर compared to the diesel, you get a lot more features. Overall, I would say in terms of ride quality, the Carens Clavis is decent. Ride is not very plush, but it soaks all the bumps, all the potholes really well. और गंदे रोड को भी गाड़ी अच्छे से टैकल कर लेती है. सो देयर इज नो इश्यू एज सच विद द राइड क्वालिटी, बट आई वुड से सफारी जितनी प्लस नहीं है, या फिर इनोवा हाई क्रॉस जितनी प्लस नहीं है इसकी राइड क्वालिटी. स्टिल इट इज़ कंफर्टेबल. बीइंग अ रियर सीट पैसेंजर इज ऑल्सो गुड फीलिंग ऑन द क्लाविस. इट वॉन्ट डिसअपॉइंट यू. गाड़ी में अच्छी खासी स्पेस है, अच्छा खासा कंफर्ट आपको मिल जाता है. सो लॉन्ग ड्राइव्स पे भी यू विल बी वेरी रिलैक्सड इन दिस कार. सो इट हैज़ ऑल दीज नाइस टीज, ऑल ऑफ दीज comforts in the car that way. So yes, overall I like the petrol DCT. Now the test car which I am driving has Seat Secura drive tires, grip from which is just about okay, not all that great, and personally I would have preferred slightly grippier tires for the kind of power that this car makes. And now it is time to go for a drive in the petrol manual Clavis. Again, this one makes 160 PS of power, 253 Newton meters, but with a manual, I think it should be fun. It definitely is fun. The engine feels instantly more responsive, more eager compared to the DCT. The DCT, of course, is good, but there is some power loss over there. But over here, it feels so nice. It feels very, very free, and I am liking it. So, of course, I have driven this car before the shoot also, and I had a blast pushing it out on the highway. The petrol manual is a great combination, and of course imagine this combination in a sedan or a more tighter SUV. It would be really, really fun to drive. But even the Clavis is reasonably fun to drive with this powertrain combination. So yes, it's a job well done. Engine is very refined, very smooth, very silent, and it just feels so nice. Very, very nicely done. The tuning is good. Of course, some turbo lag is felt over here at lower RPMs, but when you climb up on the RPM ladder, जो आपको फील मिलती है इसमें गाड़ी भगाने की, if I use that word, that is really nice. The engine pulls ahead with a lot of ease. और जो ये Clavis है वो काफ़ी enthusiastic लगती है मैनुअल गियरबॉक्स के साथ. So yeah, if I have to rate the fun factor of all the powertrain options on the Clavis, I would say petrol manual followed by diesel manual followed by diesel auto and then probably petrol auto. But yeah, convenience अगर आपको चाहिए, then nothing beats the automatic gearboxes. चाहे आप पेट्रोल लो या फिर डीजल लो, बट विद द पेट्रोल मैनुअल इट इज़ रियली, रियली नाइस टू ड्राइव. देयर आर नो ड्राइविंग मोड्स ऑन ऑफर अनफॉर्चुनेटली, बट ड्राइविंग मोड्स की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है वैसे. मतलब ऐसे नॉर्मल मोड में काफ़ी अच्छा ही फील हो रहा है इंजन, एंड इट इज़ रीचिंग 100 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर इन नो टाइम. बहुत बहुत क्विक फील हो रही है गाड़ी. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज दैट ओवरऑल द होल ट्यूनिंग ऑफ द कार इज नाइस. द engine is silent, it is powerful. गाड़ी काफ़ी comfortable भी लगी मुझे, and it feels very pleasant to drive. Not much of a difference in the driving dynamics compared to the other powertrain, other variants that I drove earlier. So that I would say the same thing again for this one. Handling is so, it's not that fun to drive also. I mean, as a commuter it does the job really well that way. तो एक काम करते हैं, let's do a 0 to 100 test now, but before that let's talk about the mileage also. Now with the petrol manual you can expect much better mileage compared to the petrol DCT in this case, and I think realistically आपको petrol manual में भी 11 से 13 की mileage मिल जाएगी, and on the highway probably 15 to 16 should be doable easily. Petrol DCT में the number can go down by probably 5 to 10%, but a lot also depends on your driving condition. अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रैफिक में चला रहे हो गाड़ी, डे टू डे बम्पर टू बम्पर ट्रैफिक में, then of course your mileage figures will go down naturally. If you're driving consistently out on open roads with less traffic and तो आपको उसमें डेफिनेटली बेटर माइलेज मिल जाएगी. सो नाउ टाइम फॉर अ 0 to 100 टेस्ट विद द पेट्रोल मैनुअल. Now, if I talk about the manual gearbox, it is a joy to use. Very light gear shifts, and they slot into the respective gears very smoothly. The clutch is also very light. The travel is not too long, unlike Skoda and Volkswagen cars where the travel is long and the release point is a little too too aggressive. Over here it is very smooth, very linear, and it actually is very easy to drive the manual version of the Clavis that way. So should you buy a Kia Carens Clavis petrol? Well, I think you should buy the petrol if your running is limited and you want more features. Now, the main difference between the petrol and the diesel is that, of course, the diesel is more torquey, it is more efficient, and I would say it is more fun to drive. With the petrol, you get more features. You get the top of the line HTX Plus version, and अगर आपकी running मतलब इतनी ज़्यादा नहीं है, then you can make do with the petrol DCT version of the Carens Clavis also. Right now, to be very honest, I do not know the pricing of the car जब मैं shoot कर रहा हूँ ये video, but I'm guessing that the pricing difference may not be much because diesel में आपको एकदम top end वाला version नहीं मिलता. Petrol में you get the topmost version, which means the lower version of the diesel and the topmost version of the petrol could be priced at a very similar level, or probably the gap would not be that big. So it depends on your usage and your exact requirement. If you're okay with losing out on some features but you want the punch of a diesel engine, get the diesel one. But अगर आपको features ज़्यादा important है and your running isn't all that great, just get the petrol. It's a no nonsense car. So thank you so much for watching this video. Now it is your turn. आप लोग बताओ your thoughts about the Carens Clavis in the comments section below, and thank you so much. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.